Hi, I'm Linda Deir at the front door of my house in Sedona. I'm the author of Guided. Her spirit guide angels were her best friends and life coaches. Welcome to video 11 of the Live a Guided Life series, Divine Intervention. Do you believe in divine intervention? That someone or something outside of this realm is watching out for you? How do you explain the occurrence where a stranger grabbed you and pulled you back just one moment before you would have stepped off the curb and been hit by a speeding car? While this is an example of intervention by another person saving your life, most observers would explain it as the act of a good Samaritan and nothing more. But who made it possible for that good Samaritan to be right there at just the right time to save your life? You were not allowed to be killed by that speeding driver for some reason. You can obsess over what that reason might have been, but the real reason was that your life was not allowed to end that day. You still have something important to do that you need to be around for. There are also those times when you are alone and something unexplained happens that you don't understand until later. This is what happened to me. I had dropped my husband off at work and returned home to work on writing my book, Guided. Over the previous 2 days, I had been deeply involved in proofreading it so it could be released in the fall. It had been 2 consecutive 16-hour days of intense concentration with hardly a break to eat or rest. I was deliriously tired, but I knew I couldn't stop. There was a lot of work to finish, and I had a deadline to meet. When I dropped Ray off, I told him that I would be back with his lunch at the usual time. No matter how busy we are, we always take time to care for each other, and I know he always looked forward to my organic egg salad sandwich. I worked for a while that morning, and at lunchtime went downstairs to the kitchen to make his sandwich. That's when it happened. I grabbed his sandwich, a small side of organic fruit for his dessert, my keys, and headed for the door. Our front door is a steel, high-tech security door with a manual push-button combination lock to get in and out. We installed it 10 years ago, and it has never failed to work in all that time. However, this time I was unable to remember the combination to the door. I've put that combination in thousands of times, but this time my mind drew a blank. After repeated failed attempts, I said to myself, I'll just call Ray and have him tell me the combination. So I called him, and I told him about my dilemma. He said that he couldn't remember the combination either, since he always opened it from feel and not by number sequence. Neither one of us could figure out how to get me out of the house that day. So what did I do? I told him I was sorry, that he wouldn't have his favorite lunch, that I was tired and I was going to lay down right after I ate his lunch. It turned out that I was the one who needed the care, and without this divine intervention, it would not have happened. Ray got a ride home from work. He walked up to our security door, punched in the code, and walked right in. There was no, "Honey, I'm home," as he never disturbs me when I'm sleeping. He made his own dinner, then came up and laid down next to me. It was the next morning when we woke up. I had been asleep for 15 hours. People would observe this situation and say I had gotten some well-deserved rest, but I knew differently. You see, since my first contact with my spirit guides when I was a baby, I've always been guided and protected by them. I was raised by spirit guides, my guardian angels. They are always around me, and have kept me out of harm's way throughout my life. Once again, they had intervened the day before when they made sure I wouldn't be able to get out of the house when I was overtired. They saw something happening that they interfered with. Thankfully, I will never know what that was. Maybe an accident of some kind. Whatever they saw, I'm thankful for their divine intervention and once again protecting me. Lesson. Everyone has spirit guide angels who are assigned to guide and protect you in your physical life. They are spiritual energy, just like you are. The only difference is that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience. Their messages come to you through telepathy, symbols, events, and through your dreams. My book, Guided, will guide you to experience just how special and unique these trusted advisors and protectors are in your life. Using my life as a template, you will learn to develop a lifelong relationship with your own spirit guide angels. So that's it for this edition of the Live a Guided Life video series. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single episode as soon as I post them. With each video, I will share more lessons and communications from my spirit guide angels so you can live a guided life too. Follow this link and click on my book, Guided. Then click on the listen button under the book to hear me read about the day I ran out of options and made a solid connection with my spirit guide angels at 20 months old. Looking back, when did you experience divine intervention? Share your experiences in the comment area below. I'm Linda Deir. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to tell your friends.